Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Navjot Talks. This is Navjot here, and if you don't know me, if you're watching me for the first time, let me just give you an introduction about myself. I'm Navjot, a YouTuber who posts videos regarding career for nurses, helping nurses to become nurses in Canada and international students. So my only motive is to help you guys. I don't make any videos regarding the stuffs which is not useful at all. So my only motive is to help you guys. So I'm not a consultant. I'm just somebody who came here as a student and got my nursing license, and currently I'm a nurse in Canada. That's why I make videos from my experience so that you don't make the mistakes which I made. So this was about me. If you're wondering about my other accounts, I am active on social media on Instagram. Navjot Talks is my ID. I made a Facebook account as well, but I deactivated it because a lot of people from India with fake accounts, they started sending me abusing things on Messenger and things like that. So I just deactivated it, and currently I'm only having my Insta ID and plus this YouTube account. So you can find me there. So regarding this video, I'm making this video to help you guys to save yourself from fraud agents. I made a similar video around a year, but it was in Hindi. A lot of you asked me to make videos in English so that majority of the people who don't understand Hindi, they can also get some information. So I started making videos in English. Okay, not to talk about the things which are not that much necessary. Let's come to the topic. The topic is how you can save yourself from the agents. Not all the agents, from fraud agents, yes. For that, I should tell you a little story which is based on my own experience. I went to 2-3 consultant who forced me to get into a college which was not useful at all. When I came here, I realized those colleges were not affiliated, and the programs in which they were forcing me to enroll in, they were not at all related to nursing. From my experience, I learned one thing. That is, whenever you go to an agent, you always have a paper and a pen. You should write down the information which they are giving you. Never make a decision quickly when you are sitting in front of them, because they try to convince you. It's called marketing, right? They always try to convince you to get into a program, to get into a college which is beneficial for them, not for you. And write down all the information, come back home, search, do some research on Google. The things which they tell you, you have to verify them, okay? And other is, let's say you are planning to come to Canada and you belong to a field such as nursing. You probably have decided on doing some program which will help you to become an RN in Canada, right? Start getting the information from the internet, write down the things and take that paper to your agent. Ask them, verify the things with them. Tell them that you want to go into that program. Tell them you want to go into particular college, because a lot of students, they get some ideas from internet and they don't ask the agents, and then they get enrolled into a program which is just a wastage of their money. It costs you around $20,000. I think, yeah, 20,000 is less. I think it costs you around $25,000. You need to pay your GIEC, you need to pay your tuition fees, you need to then manage your expenses, you need to do your odd jobs. A lot of money, right? Do you want to go into such field? Do you want to go into such program which is just a wastage of your money? If you're coming to Canada, never think that you will do odd jobs forever. No, if you're coming here for permanently setting, you obviously need to have a house, you obviously need to have a car. How are you gonna manage those things if you do only odd jobs? You are a good student, you are studying well. Obviously, you want to continue that thing, right? If you have a nurse back home, don't you want to become a nurse in Canada? Why are you getting enrolled into a program which is not useful at all? A program which will just deviate you from your original path. Anybody who is a nurse, why is she choosing business management, right? So you need to choose a program which is appropriate, related to your current employment. So a field on which you spend your 4 years, a bachelor degrees matters a lot, right? It's 4 years and sometimes it's 3 years as well, but it's a lot of time. Why are you choosing a field which is not at all related to your current field? I know many students who were nurses back home and they chose business management, and then nobody gave them the job, and then they have to move to different provinces in search of permanent residency programs, settling down into another province, and that's a lot of thing, right? So, in order to save yourself from all that harassment and all those things, you have to do some research before applying for your visa. Research like searching your programs, searching the things, how you gonna become somebody who you really want to be in future. If you are already into nursing, start searching how to become a nurse in Canada. If you are already a software developer in India, start searching how to have a software developer job in Canada. That way you will get a complete information right from the beginning to the end. You will get some videos, you will get some stuff, some blogs, something you will get definitely to have into your little basket, which you can always use later on. So, let's talk about the type of the frauds the agents want to do with you. First of all, why they want to do these things? The simple answer is it's their business. They always want you to choose a program, a college which will help them to make money. I know many agents, they get around $2,000 Canadian dollars from one college after giving them one student. Believe me, if they force 20 students per intake, they are going to make that much money. So they are doing not your benefit, they are doing for their own benefit. And many of the students, when they come here, they realize that the college into which they are enrolled in is not at all affiliated. That happened with me. I chose a college when my agent convinced me. I chose a college because they say once you land in Canada, you will get the opportunities. Just step in Canada, you will get the opportunities, you will get the information after going there. No, you will get the information after coming here, but you can't really do something which you have already done to change it, right? So try to convince your agent to go into a program which is of your choice, not of their choice. Because once you pay them the fee, once they help you to get the visa, they never listen to you after you come here. Then all the struggle with whatever you have to face, all the struggle with whatever you have to do is only up to you, how you have to do it. They don't even pick up your call, they don't help you, and even if you call them back home, they will say they don't know this information, they really didn't have any information about this thing, so their purpose was only to help you to get a visa. They did it. No. In order to save yourself and anybody who is coming to Canada, I always request, please do some research, have some information, take that paper and pen to your agent, show them whatever courses you have searched for, whatever programs you have searched for, ask them about them. And if you don't get any information, please send an email to the college, because they will definitely help you. For example, if you choose a college A, ask them, send them an email that is this college beneficial for international students to have a career in this field. So ask them the questions like that. If they really want you as the student, they will definitely reply you. I know many students, they just feel hesitated, they don't call the colleges. I know they can't call the colleges because there's time difference and a lot of money you have to spend on calling, but you can send an email is free. So do things like that. And don't fall into the trap which your agents are always making for you, because they want to have money. A good agent will never force you to go into a certain college, a specific college. Only a bad agent, only a fraud will convince you to go into that type of college, which is not at all useful. There are some big colleges which have these small campuses, and they are not teaching anything, they are just wasting your money. So if you want to go into a good college, search about it. And The big colleges, they have their small campuses where there is no study, the students roam here and there, the professors don't even teach, and those kind of things. I have really come to know a lot of students, about a lot of students who struggle a lot here. They always complain their professors are not teaching them. And you know what, those small campuses, they most of the time give you full out of full marks in assignments, and you become so happy. Oh my god, I got this much GPA, I got that much grade, but it's not at all useful. When you really apply for the jobs, it matters from where you studied. And it obviously matters because they ask you questions in interviews, they ask you to do some practical things, and when you don't do it, they don't give you the job. Don't you want to get into a field where you get $70,000 to $80,000 per year? Because this much money is really a basic amount of money which a person should earn in order to meet all the expenses, in order to raise a family in Canada, in order to have a house and a car, stuff like that. Or you just want to have a very simple life in which you are always doing some odd jobs and not sending anything to your back home family and not helping anybody from your family. Do you want to do that type of job? Then it's up to you. But I always request you, I always suggest you, recommend you to do your own research. If you can't research your programs, how can you come here and study? So I have always told you these things in order to help you guys, because I fell into that trap, and I fell into a trap which my agents were making, and unfortunately I spent a lot of money on something which was not at all useful for me. But luckily, God saved me. I got my license. That is something different. That is something which I was able to manage, but not all the students, but not everybody is able to manage that. I wish I knew this information before applying my visa. I would have chosen a college which would have definitely helped me to become an RN in Canada, but I didn't get the eligibility. The only reason was I chose a wrong college. That's why I always convince you to go for a good college, a reputed college, an affiliated college with affiliated programs, and the main campus, not these small campuses which are just run by some organizations, some private colleges, and then they have 2 or 3 rooms and the people are jam packed there, people like 3-4 people sitting in single desk. Don't go into that type of college. Go into a college which is a reputed one. So we'll meet you in next video with some other information. Till then, take care, bye, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because this is my new channel. I post the videos here, and I used to post the videos on my other channel which was a well-established channel, but unfortunately I had to stop making videos on that channel. So I'm making videos on this channel. Subscribe to my channel and share this information with everybody. Meet you in next video. Bye.